Oh, hi everyone, and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Jonas, and Pokemon cards have been my passion since I pretty much can remember. So today I want to take you on a journey about two of the most iconic cards in the Pokemon universe. It's actually multiple cards, but these two are very special to me. It's about this one, the Shining Magikarp, and of course its evolution, the Shining Gyarados. But this isn't just about these two cards. It's about the era they came from, the impact on the TCG, and why they've become so legendary. So let me not keep you on your toes for too long. Let's just take a look at the cards and let me give you some infos and take you on a journey about Shining Pokemon. So first things first, let me show you the cards. So these are the two that I have in my collection. I'm of course also gonna show you the different ones there are, but let me just get them out of their casing. So I have these slabs here. I think they hold up very nicely. They are by Doku Magic. It's a German company. Let's first take a look at the Shining Magikarp. So these two cards were designed by Ken Sugimori, as you can see, and I think I just want to take a second to show you this beautiful artwork. Like, these cards are legendary for the artwork alone. It's so gorgeous. I love these vintage feelings of the cards. Let's take a look at the Gyarados as well. Also two of my favorite Pokemon of all time. It's got this nice galaxy holographic effect. Just looks so nice. And yeah, so let me tell you some things about these cards in general. So these two cards were introduced in the Neo sets. The Neo sets in general brought us Pokemon from the Johto region and introduced a lot of new mechanics you probably now know as general Pokemon mechanics, like Baby Pokemon and the Darkness and the Metal type. But one of the real game changers came with the new Revelation and the new Destiny sets. These sets introduced Shining Pokemon cards, something which was completely unique for the time. And these Shining cards, they weren't just rare, they were legendary in every sense. Pulling one was like finding treasure, and to this day they remain some of the most coveted cards in the hobby. There are of course the two we've already talked about, the Shining Magikarp and the Gyarados. These are from the Neo Revelation series, but more Shining Pokemon cards came with the release of the following set, Neo Destiny. There we had the Shining Celebi, the Charizard, the Kabutops, the Mewtwo, the Noctowl, the Raichu, Steelix, and the Tyranitar. Most notably of all of these cards is of course the Charizard again, because as always, you know boys, it's always about the Charizard, as it's usually the most collectible because most people love Charizard, and because of that also the most expensive one. I just want to briefly mention that there have also been some modern cards which have this shining thing to them. There was a set called Shining Legends, and there have been two promo cards, I think, which have also been in this shining thing, but let's focus more on the vintage cards for now. So, now that we've covered which shining cards made up this iconic collection, let's dive into how they really impacted the Pokemon Trading Card Game and the community at large. Since Shining Pokemons weren't just rare, but they changed the way that collectors and players approach the game. When the new Revelation and Destiny sets were released, the Shining Pokemon cards created a buzz that lasted for over 2 decades now. The pull rates were just incredibly low, and some of them sometimes making it the highlight of the booster box, even if there wasn't one guaranteed. As a result, these cards became kind of a holy grail for collectors. It wasn't really anymore about just having a rare card, but holding a piece of Pokemon history in your hands. Just like this one right here. Or Take the Shining Charizard, for example. This card has become one of the most coveted cards in all of Pokemon TCG, and as at its peak it was selling for thousands and thousands of dollars. You know, especially during the COVID pandemic, when all of these prices rose to highs that we've never seen before, the Shining Charizard was of course at the forefront again. And at its peak, this card in a PSA 10 graded was selling for around $35,000, which is incredible. It's come down a little from these prices, but still up there. But it wasn't just the Shining Charizard that people were after, also the Gyarados, the Tyranitar. They were also incredibly valuable. It was about holding a piece of Pokemon history. And the unique shiny foil that they've gotten, it made them stand out of any collection. As you guys probably know, if you're into modern Pokemon card collecting, there are loads of different shiny Pokemon now. They aren't rare at all. At the time these cards came out, they were the only, and I mean the only, shining Pokemon that you could get in all of the TCG. And there haven't been any for a while. The Gold Stars then came. I'll probably make a separate video about Gold Stars alone. I also own 2 of those, and these are also incredible cards, just like the Shining Pokemon. Right now in Modern, there are so many Shining cards, and they aren't really that valuable because you get a lot of Shining cards in different packs. But back then, man, it was crazy. Just being a Shining Charizard, the difference to a Shining Raichu, it's a Shining card. It's all you want. You can be happy if you have one, and even if it's ripped apart and you can't even tell what card it is, it's still a piece of Pokemon history. So there you have it, the history, the significance, and some of the current market value of the Shining Pokemon cards from New Revelation and the new Destiny sets. These cards continue to captivate Pokemon collectors and fans alike, and they're a testament as to how powerful Pokemon nostalgia can be in the world of Pokemon TCG. It's just nice looking at them. I have it right here and I keep looking over just at how gorgeous these cards are. It's incredible. And so with that, I want to say thank you for joining me through the history of these incredible cards. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content, and let me know in the comments. Do you have any of these Shining cards in your collection? Or you may be looking to add some on your own? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And with that I want to say, until next time, keep collecting and keep shining.